Hello friends, what's up? This is your Tech Dude. Today I will explain Windows 10 100 common problems, how to solve it. Now I will discuss on part 8, the discover 71 to 80. Now I will explain the about the download softwares and could be content hidden malware, spyware and other natiless. Then remember that using the Windows Store is safer than downloads apps from the web too large, because this Microsoft check over the beta program on its stores. You can buy apps, games, films, music, TV shows and everything else from the store for reasonable competitive price. To access the store, simply find the icon and your desktop or search for it and click it. Purchasing is a breezing and everything is a tail with your Microsoft account. Setting apps permissions. The Microsoft the 17.2 problem is setting apps permissions. This Microsoft apps permission settings effectively control what and how certain apps do things. Do you have onto Facebook to be able to access your contact of the examples? If you not, you can switch this app or adjust any permissions you are not happy about. The going to start setting piracy from ever. You can select from the list of the category down the left hand pan and adjust various easy to understand options and app to buy app basis. For example, going on the locations tab, let us you choose which apps are allowed to use informatic preparation to your location as have to turn on it first place, and it is camera. You can take up which apps are available. Use your PC webcam. The maps issues. The Microsoft is powered up the wing. It is the smart built-in program. Windows 10 it is work just like a Google Maps. Microsoft provide maps are not quite a good of Google one, but there is something you can do about this. Playing the small but important of improving the apps of the reporting problems. Microsoft you can do into the app settings access by clicking on the dot top right. Using this, sending feedback of the bottom, and this will the company of the issues. You have to pull down this line. Program shape appropriate improvement. Problem of 74 problem is the problem with music services in 74 problem. This Microsoft is bundle of music streaming and services. Windows 10 Grow Music and strong sessions are pretty good. It also comes with the added bonus integrated with Xbox any other Windows devices. The download of course of this, you have to have spent time with certain playlist of the Sophit, Google Music and Tidal or wherever else you want to grow. Luckily, all the alternatives applications are available on this browser based on streaming services like a music are also supported by courses where in the the settings of systems and selected default apps on the column on the left. You will music plays sections of the Microsoft also. Netflix or Amazon Prime streaming difficulties on 75 problem. It is the Microsoft Netflix and Amazon Prime, and both works on Windows 10's default browser Edge, but maybe need updated Silverlight on the application format the Microsoft created and maintained. If you upgrade from the Windows 7 PC, you could well suffer from issues. The older version Silver may have to travel across when you migrate. At any rate, if you are encountering of the streaming gym plans to fix the problem and just get back to bring into watchdogs to cart, go to the Microsoft site where you can result Silverlight following the instructions of details on the web page. Problem using Windows 10 across the multiple devices. The Microsoft is the account which you can set up the heading of the login live.com and following instructions effectively blind all your devices together, synchronizing setting apps, bookmark, and everything is held between different pieces of hardware. Almost every single one, Microsoft main application, Edge Office, OneDrive, and so on, use the main Microsoft account, get information from the cloud. If you are wondering how to set up the synchronizing the OS across all your devices, process is simple. Just log in each device with the same Microsoft account. Then it is the settings each devices. There will be set options conquering what gets shared and how. On your Windows 10 PC, you will find this under the settings account, synchronizing your settings, and first you need to switch synchronizing setting on, and then you can adjust the what share as appropriate. The 77th problem, fixed problem with Bluetooth connectivity. It is the Windows 10 broke connectivity of the Bluetooth devices or devices that was previously paired on to just fine with your mission. Then there is easy to enough to fix for this. According to the Microsoft, all you have to do this devices manager. Just type device manager into the search and curtain box, and next to the smart menu, select the Bluetooth drive and updated of the latest settings which is become a compatible of Windows 10. The operating system should be able to automatically search and update their drives. If you have failed to work up pairing, forgotten the device before you repairing it, should be fixed this issue. Fixing black screen errors. The Microsoft has a black screen on Windows 10 can mean several things on the depending on where you have logged into the appropriate system or not. If you have logged or Windows 10 has to booted, then check your internet connections as boot your PC via safe mode. To access safe mode, hold down on the shift key or your mission boots. If you logged into, then scene went to black, unplugged all external devices, and following that the boot via safe mode as above. The problem is preset to contact Microsoft directly feature address. The swallowing sound problem. This Windows 10 use have been reporting problem with how it is handled sound for the long time now. It mostly issues set from one simple thing. It is the mighty work with is the older version Windows 10 but may not performance as well as shine new Windows 10. The fix such a problem, go to start menu and the search device manager, click on the link which will open new Windows with a series options. Select sound, videos and games controllers which is held set a result. Select the sound card and then selected the drive tab. There will be an option for the updating drives that you should be selected will take off the manufacturer. Once it is downloaded and installed, of course, making sure get Windows 10 versions of the drive. There is one problem should be hopeful away. Bug of glitch softwares. This Microsoft is non-compatible of the software particulars, older apps and the encountering glitcher even to fairly run complete with Windows 10. There is one potential way to get around stopping bugs through right click on the icons of the app, selected properties and click compatible tab. From there is clicking just checkbox next run this program's compatible mode, and for the program drop down menu under net that shows the versions of Windows that program is hand find. The overtime may be developer will be updated their apps to remove bugs so that software's questions may be eventual work just is the fine. The Windows 10 has an easy way to help them the reporting any bugs which is can usually done it. Developing the website, this highlighted what is up. Along this them the hopeful work on fix. Please subscribe my TechDote channel. Please like my TechDote channel. Thanking you once again for TechDote.